Hello everyone, welcome back to Dialogue, the dialogue on analog music reproduction. In this episode, we're gonna take a look at a very high quality vinyl record compared to a very high quality CD. Same edition, same mastering. Are you ready, guys? Let's go. Okay, so the episode of today was actually suggested by one of my subscribers. I hope to say his name correctly. Pal Bogge. Thank you, Pal. And in fact, he was recommending to listen to this recording and these types of media and do a comparison. And I think he was right. I mean, it's very, very high quality and very special types of media, as we're going to see. What's the recording? Here we go. Jacintha, Here's to Ben, a vocal tribute to Ben Webster. Very, very good quality. I'm not ripping my hair off and screaming, it's a miracle, it's fantastic in terms of music quality, but the recording is good. I mean, she has a great voice, beautifully recorded, top notch. I'm just not thrilled, we could say, from the content itself, if I have to be honest. In any case, we don't care about that. We care about the edition and its comparison. Now, this is a special edition. There was also a normal edition. This instead, it's the 20th anniversary, released in 2018, which means its original recording in 1998, released on Groove Note. This is a 45 RPM release, 180 grams, and mastered by Bernie Grudman from the original 30-inch per second master tapes. Wowza. Fabulous. Plus, it's also done in a one-step plating process. Very similar to the Ultra Disc by Mophie. And the pressing was done at RTA California, one of the best of the best. Okay, so I just wanted to show you this cool little feature here. That was the hype sticker, which shows you also the master tape. Put an image here. Very cool. This actually got lost in the mail. I had to reorder it. A nightmare, but it's finally here. What is interesting, though, is that we're going to compare it to a very special and distinct CD. Actually, a very new type of CD, which is called AQCD. Here it is. What I think it's almost a paradox that makes me laugh every time I think about it is that this cutting edge CD technology, what is it good for? Because it's AQ, analog quality. Oh yeah, man. So if you're looking for that, why don't you go for the record? In any case, a lot of people don't have a vinyl setup. That's a good answer. Hence, a nice CD release. There's also other high-resolution releases, MQA, ultra quality CD. I mean, you name it. There are plenty. This is something completely new. And it's a normal CD, so anyone can buy it and just pop it in their CD player. I want to read you now the characteristics because I think it's worth it. It's something new, something completely new of this AQCD. So I'm going to read the press release. I'll put it here. Very nice edition, as you can imagine, audiophile edition. AQCD, the new standard in compact disc technology. AQCD Technology Company proudly presents the analog quality compact disc. In short, AQCD. The objective of AQCD is to achieve analog quality sonics through the use of a specially formulated purple polycarbonate scientifically proven to improve transparency relative to the red laser beam. In addition, instead of the standard aluminum sputtering, a special silver alloy is used as the material for the reflective layer. Another important factor is that AQCD Technology Company is one of the few companies in the world able to achieve near-perfect eccentricity. Huge in capital letters. Eccentricity. That means that the whole of the darn disk is precisely in the center, so it can't wobble at all. It is 2.5 times better than the Yellow Book spec set by Philips. When played in optical disc transports, AQCDs exhibit more stability, with better ECC, achieving a much improved and near precise reading of the digital data. A more accurate reading of the data results in less jitter, and most importantly, a better analog sounding disc. It makes me crazy. AQCDs are Redbook standard CDs produced using the most advanced pressing technology and are fully compatible with LCD's player. Okay, I'm also going to put a little table here so you can see at least that's what they are publishing, releasing on their website, where they show a few specs compared to a normal CD. I forgot to show you the CD because I think it's interesting to take a look at. It's very, very dark, as you can see. I'll tilt it a little bit. It's a very, very dark red, which is that purple polycarbonate they were talking about. Pretty cool. Now, I think that we're looking at a very high quality recording, a very high quality mastering, and I would say a good version on CD. Because I would take like an example, the XR CD, where I made a dedicated video, as you probably know, here is a link in any case, where I think that every step is done properly. And that is why you have a good CD. It's not only a matter of the physical characteristics, I think. In any case, they're pointing on that mainly. So maybe that could help. I'm sure it does a little bit. So we have absolutely 2 fabulous editions. So now I'm going to put 2 tracks, both of them in LP version and CD version. You're going to find also the tracks in download in the video description if you want to download them in high resolution, 96 kilohertz per 24 bits, so you can listen them on your high resolution earphones, headphones, your gear, your system, whatever it is. Fantastic. Otherwise, you can do it here on YouTube. Obviously, it's all compressed. In any case, you'll get an idea. Absolutely. Try and guess which is which, even though obviously the record does have a little bit of noise. So if you're using headphones or things like that, you're obviously immediately going to understand which is which. But in any case, don't focus on that. Focus on the quality, okay? Afterwards, I'll tell you which is which, and then we'll chat about a little bit on the characteristics, the sonic characteristics. Are you ready? Let's start with the first track. Go. Hey guys, don't forget to sign the petition. We need your support as a viewer or as a creator. Head to change.org.
Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Each day, Georgia, Georgia, a song of you. Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Each day, Georgia, Georgia, a song of you. It's very clear our love is here to stay, not for a year, but ever and a day. The radio and the telephone and the movies that we know may just be passing fancies, and in time may go. But oh my dear, our love is here to stay. It's very clear our love is here to stay, not for a year, but ever and a day. The radio and the telephone and the movies that we know may just be passing fancies, and in time may go. But oh my dear, our love is here to stay.
Okay, have you guessed which is which? Ready? Stop the video if you don't want to know. Okay. Track number 1, version 1, was the LP. Track 1, version 2, was obviously the CD. Okay, now let's take a look at the frequency analysis, the spectrum analysis. As we can see, there are some differences, although nothing incredible. I just want to remember that these diagrams, these spectrums, are taken from the normalized tracks. Hence, that is why they're so similar. Obviously, if you're just listening to the CD or to the LP, and you take that sound wave, it's going to be different. In any case, we want something, a true comparison, like this one. And as we can see, obviously, there's the strict and steep cutoff at 22 kilohertz for the CD, while instead the LP is a little more soft on that part, which is probably noise, even because there's a cutoff of the microphones, most probably. And the sound waves are pretty similar. Actually, there's appears to be a fuller part, more detail in the upper frequencies in the LP, while the CD instead goes all the way straight down. This was interesting. Let's go on now with a different track, which is a little more dynamic, less calm, and let's see what happens. Let's go. Okay, so track 2, version 1 was, again, the LP. And track 2, obviously, version 2 was the CD. Okay, so let's take a look also at track number 2, which was much more dynamic. There aren't that many differences. Again, we can see different spikes in the upper register. The vinyl seems a little more fuller. It could be noise. I'm not that sure about that. But more or less, as we all know, this comes from an analog tape recording, so we can't see too much difference, in my opinion. And vinyl and CD are pretty similar. So, I hope you liked this record. I hope you liked this test. I'm very curious to hear your comments, so please write here below what are your impressions, and forget about what I said. Listen to the tracks, download them and listen to them, and then write your impressions. Okay, guys? Thank you again for watching, and remember, music is born analog. Well, guys, if you're enjoying my videos and you're enjoying my channel, please consider to subscribe by clicking the black and white logo here below. Also, don't forget to click the notification bell so you'll never miss an episode and you will become a true member of the analog community.